Welcome back to the chaos. We just picked the car up from a local audio shop, Sound Station and Security in Raleigh, and I'm really trying to push to get this car ready for Tuner Evo. So I'm trying to get as many mods on it as possible. So I'm going to show you what we've done today. So I'm actually going to call this phase 1 of our audio setup. So I'm actually going to do it in 2 parts. So what we've done the first go round, we've got a Kenwood head unit and 2 JL audio subs with matching amp. I used to run 10W3 V2s back in my Mustang a long time ago with, I believe it was a Kenwood amp pushing that one. They were dinosaurs, and so it started out they were just been laying around forever, and I took it down to Sound Station Security and was gonna have them install in this car, and they're like, dude, that's so out of date. I mean, like, they were so old. Like the styrofoam surround ring of the sub itself was falling apart. I don't want to lose any storage in this car because the space is a premium in these little 2-seater Zs. So I didn't want to lose any space, so I was trying to have them install it at first kind of in this little shelf section, and I'll show you what we've come up with. And I really like it because I didn't lose pretty much any space whatsoever. So like I said, I didn't want to lose any space since the car is so little. I didn't want to lose any storage at all. So, and you can't even really tell there's subs in here, which is the best part. And I really like that. So you can still set stuff on top of this, because what I've had them do is cut the little carpet, the mat that comes in the Z. I've had them cut that. That way you can still store stuff on top, but you pull it back. If I go to car shows, like I said, I'm trying to get it set up for Tuner Evo. That way I can display the car and everything looks good. But it's got these solid mesh grills on top. And they're sturdy, so that way you can still set stuff on them. So we had the Z embossed in the back here to give it a little custom touch, as well as the white background to kind of match the car. But again, I don't lose any space whatsoever as far as storage. So I mean, the amp rack is mounted underneath the bar, so you still retain that shelf space. And like I said, this is phase 1, so if you'll notice, there's actually room for another amp on this side, because on the run more speakers, like replace all the like the cab speakers, because all I've done right now is just added subs. So this is the head unit we came up with. It's a Kenwood eXcelon. I had 2 requirements that I was looking. I really wanted a CD player, because I'm old school and I still have CDs. And also I wanted like a little micro USB that I could play music through as well. So this was the solution. So Kenwood, there's very few with those 2 combos, like the front facing micro USB along with the CD player. But it's pretty slick. It's got some features and all, but it's got nav. That's probably the most exciting part of it for me. I think it fits in really well with the interior of the Z. Like, it doesn't really look out of place. And then over here where there's basically 2 empty buttons, I'm not sure if I had a more premium model, if it would have buttons over here for fog lights, or I don't really know what. But we utilize that for our bass control over here, so I can turn it up and down. And when we're ready to go stealth mode, we just slide our carpet back in. And that way, nobody really even knows we got subs back here. Plus, with the hatch closed, it just looks so much cleaner. I appreciate you watching. I'm excited that the car is finally coming together. So we're making that final push towards Tuner Evo. So stay tuned to see what we do next. But I'm really excited to get that. Like I said, it's the combination. It's the Kenwood eXcelon series head unit, and then powered by the JL. It's a RD 1000/1 amp, and then we have two 12-inch TW3s in the car. So that combo sounds amazing. So I can't wait for phase 2 to see how that sounds. Because right now we're just still pushing like the stock, like interior, like the cabin speakers. So we just added the subs. So we got the bass, and now I need the rest of the sound, but that'll come. So like I said, this was phase 1. So I appreciate you watching. Please like and subscribe. It really helps the channel. Catch you in the next one.